Rosana Fajardo of the ICI has officially resigned as Commissioner of the Independent Commission for Infrastructure with her departure effective December 31. Now, upon her departure, she noted that all primary objectives established during her appointment have been successfully fulfilled. And with this, the commission will transition into the upcoming year with a reduced leadership team of only 3 officials. That's Chairman Andres Reyes Jr., Special Advisor Rodolfo Azurin Jr., and Executive Director Brian Keith Hosaka. And they will continue to oversee the commission's mandate. Professor, what do you think does this mean for the ICI with figureheads resigning left and right? Of course, the most recent one, ito nga si Babe Singson, ngayon si Rosana Fajardo. Is this ICI effectively dead, or do you think may aasahan pa tayo dito?
Well, in the first place, Ms. Gretchen, ICI to begin with was very problematic in the first place because it was created via executive order and it has no real powers. Secondly, the thing that I cannot really comprehend is why create an independent commission when in fact all other functions can be basically is a function of a particular government agency. So, bakit mo kinakailangan ng independent commission in the first place, di ba? Okay, sige, for the sake of argument, you want a clean slate, you want a body that has enough credibility. Pero paano ang magkakaroon ng credibility to begin with kung hindi mo binigyan ng tamang kapangyarihan, tamang resources, at saka tamang pondo to begin with yung komisyon. So, dun pa lang napaka-problematic. And secondly, why do I question it basically? It's the intention of not really being transparent. Right? Naging problema ng number 1 na problema na yan ng ICI. Gusto mo ng independent na komisyon pero hindi naman naka live feed or naka-open sa public yung pagdinig dun sa ICI.
Mag-executive session.
Yes, exactly.
Lahat ng mga critical figures nag-request ng executive session.
Exactly. Naimbitahan nila si former House Speaker Martin Romualdez, pumunta dun yung mga iba't ibang personalities, even Representative Sandro Marcos was also invited, dumating voluntarily. Again, Miss Gretchen, these are all optics because at the end of the day, paano yung to begin with na sinasabi mong credibility kung hindi mo naman binubuksan sa publiko na wala kang transparency to begin with? You cannot say that this body is credible enough if you are not being transparent about it. So, dun pa lang hindi na ako magtataka. And of course, we could only second guess what would be the reason kasi sunod-sunod na nagsimula yan. Unang-una ay former Mayor Benji Magalong who's basically doing a good job. Walang resources pero nagawa ng paraan ni Mayor Benji. And very recently, sumunod si former DPWH Secretary Babes, and then very recent ito, very shocking. So for me, as far as I'm concerned, wala nang credibility at
to continue on as a body.
Continue on and i-abolish na lang nila yan. And then ang and it's a very, very funny thing, Miss Gretchen, no? Why create and push for a particular law of strengthening it by again creating another agency? I mean, again, dagdag na naman yan ng budget, di ba supposedly form part na yan ng function ng existing commissions or existing governmental agencies like the ombudsman. Ang dami ng sangay ng gobyerno. Ang tanong lang dyan, it's just a matter of, again, credibility of these agencies of doing basically their job.